Hey Assassins. Now with more legendary heroes being dropped into the game on a more regular basis, you're going to need ancient tablets to craft their legendary items. So we've just basically, for example, had Elder Wily drop, he came with his legendary weapon, you need an ancient tablet to craft that. So today's video is going to basically break down where you can obtain the ancient tablets from, which ones are probably easier to go for, and yeah, what ones to kind of prioritise over others. So if you are new, please consider subscribing to the channel. We're so close to 1,000 subscribers. And yeah, drop a thumbs up if you're hyped for the Valhalla content that's coming to ACR. Right, let's get into it. We've obviously got the two Eivors coming into the game. Now, of late, every time a legendary hero is released into the game, they're released with a legendary piece of equipment. So I had her boots, Mary Reed had her pouch, I think it was, or boots as well. Elder Wily had his weapon. So we're hoping that obviously the Eivors are going to get a legendary item each. So you're going to need ancient tablets. So the first place you can get these ancient tablets, this isn't the easiest one. This is probably the hardest way to get them. So yeah, but it is worth it. So if you've got basically, if you finish region 4, you get access to the very first loot mission in region 5. If you go through, obviously the more loot missions you get done, the more opportunity you got them to drop. So as you can see here, by scrolling along here, these are the possible drops. Now, the reason that makes this probably the hardest way of doing it is, one, you need to get a drop. Quite rare in itself. I mean, I did have 2 back-to-back the other day, but I've gone days without any. But you have a 1 in 10 chance of you actually getting an ancient tablet because there's 10 rare materials. So you've got basically a 1 in 10 chance that you're going to get an ancient tablet. If you do this on Tuesdays during the loot bonus hours, then you can get 2, which is always handy. So if you're lucky enough to get a ancient tablet drop, I've had it before, on the loot bonus day, you've got 2 for the price of 1. So that's always nice. But this is the hardest way to possibly get one. Right, the easiest ways are through Helix Rift events. Now, you can guarantee yourself one in every Helix Rift event if you've obviously got the credits to use it. I've joined this. I've got no intentions of playing this. I've literally just joined this for the purpose of the video. So whoever's in my bracket, congratulations. There's going to be one less person for you to fight against. So right, if you go to progression, at 1,000,000 points, you get an ancient tablet. Now, I know that sounds quite a lot, and it is quite a lot, but if you've got good sync bonus heroes, and you've got quite a lot of Rift tokens or credits that you want to burn through, then this is guaranteed. No one can take this away from you. You get to 1,000,000 points, you've got it. No one can take that away from you, regardless of placement, of what other people do, what other people's scores are. You will get this for hitting this progression stamp. So that is the easiest guaranteed way of getting one for yourself. There are also ones for rankings. If you look at the rankings here, I'm right down the bottom now. First place gets 2, and second and third get 1. So if you finish in the top 3 of a Helix Rift event, you are guaranteed an ancient tablet, at least 1. If you finish top, you get 2. So always something to push for. You could possibly join late in an event, try and sneak in at the top on a very low bracket. Always nice for kind of farming a few materials that way. So that is one strategy that you can go through. The other one, which for me, if you've got an account that can do Grandmasters through, then this is the easiest way to do it. It's not rewarding this Helix Rift event, but the 3 days, and especially the long events, especially like with the Valhalla one coming up, for getting all 75 stars, it gives you an ancient tablet. It usually at 60 stars gives you a rare material, and then at 75 stars gives you a ancient tablet. So this again is another guaranteed way to get yourself a ancient tablet, for the pure simple fact that no one can take this away from you. You're not wrestling for placement. You can go get this. If you do all the difficulties and collect them all on 3-star, then bang, you've got your 75 stars. You can collect the rewards, and then that is basically, if you get that and you're 1,000,000 points in a Helix Rift event, you're getting 2 ancient tablets per Helix Rift event. I mean, I'm quite lucky. If I click on, probably the easiest way to do it this way, here, ancient tablet, I've got 30 of them. Just through placements from Helix Rift events, lucky drops, things like that. I've crafted, I think, every legendary item in the game apart from Aldiwali's Liberator, I think. So yeah, I've got these to spare, but it's through this method that I have these to spare. When I do like my live streams on the new events, I always, for the sake of the stream, go for it on all difficulties, so it just makes it a nice longer stream for people to chill in. Get me 75 stars, get me Ancient Tablet. Usually I finish quite high through progression points through doing that as well, so I get another Ancient Tablet, and then I usually rank fairly high as well, usually top 3, then that's another Ancient Tablet. So in that one Helix Rift event, I've accrued 3 Ancient Tablets. So I know it's a bit daunting, I know a lot of people really do want these, but at the same time, it's not that hard to get. If you just put in a little bit of a grind in, a little bit of an effort in, you can get these fairly simple. As I said, you can get lucky on the loot drop days and get 2 of these if you drop an Ancient Tablet, but you've got a 1 in 10 chance that it's going to be an Ancient Tablet if you do get a rare drop. So that is basically, yeah, a good way of how to not farm, because they're not easily farmable, but to obtain them, these are the best ways in the game to do it. So I know a lot of people obviously want the legendary gear, and obviously the legendary gear is awesome, especially with obviously hopefully Ivor's new items coming to the game as well. It's always nice to have these in reserve to obviously craft them items that do come to the game. And you never know, they could do a big update as well. They've dropped 5 legendary items in one update before, so we could be due another one pretty soon. So if you did find this helpful, feel free to drop a like, put in the comment section if you've got lucky on any drops or anything like that. And yeah, you have a good night, Assassins. You take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Good night.